The NES era was pretty remarkable for its wide variety of cartridges. I mean, you have your normal things like this. This is the generic Nintendo cartridge, licensed by Nintendo. It looks, you know, normal. It's easy to pull out, all that fun stuff. You have your other licensed by Nintendo, but colored differently, like this Zelda 2 cartridge I happen to own. It's the same exact style. Looks exactly the same, just colored differently. And you have these weird ones, which are the unlicensed variety. This is a Tengen game, actually. Patent pending. Oh, can't wait to have that patent get pended. These are usually your less quality games. I mean, this one's actually pretty good. Fantasy Zone is a nice game. But normally, they're the unlicensed crappy games. And then you get games like this. You get games like Dizzy. And, Dizzy is... Just look at him. Let's compare it. Let's compare it to this gold game. First of all, it's upside down. It has this little holder thing as opposed to this one. I mean, it's larger, easier to grip. Has this arrow pointing here, this big-ass arrow, like, hey, you don't know which direction to put it into your console? Well, pay attention, dumbass. Actually, this one has an arrow too. Never mind. And then it has this. The back of the Dizzy card is pretty different from all the other NES cartridges. I mean, it has the usual warnings, don't leave it in sunlight or water, don't feed it fatty foods, but it also has this exposed part of the game that has a little switch on it, and you're supposed to switch it over to position B if it does not work in position A. Now, I'm pretty sure that has to do with the PAL format, and I'm not 100% sure on that, but Dizzy was made in England, and they use the PAL format, so that's what I'm guessing. Dizzy was one of my favorite games as a kid. Not necessarily because it was a great game or something. It's not bad. But it's not because it was a great game. It's because it never worked. I don't know if it was just me or if it was my crappy NES. But this game would never work. I'd blow in it and nothing would happen. But once in a blue moon, I would be able to get it to work. And let me tell you, I would do absolutely nothing else the rest of the day. If you've never heard of Dizzy before, then don't worry. You're not alone. Dizzy first came around in 1987 for the game Dizzy, the Ultimate Cartoon Adventure. It was created by the Oliver twins, who would later break off from parent company Codemasters to form Interactive Studios. Dizzy was Codemasters' first real big hit, and the only other series that they've really been known for is their Micro Machine line of games. Both Interactive Studios and Codemasters are still around, although the only hit, if you can call it that Codemasters has made recently is The Lord of the Rings Online, Shadows of Angmar. Dizzy has had plenty of games, all of them being somewhat similar, that were ported over from many different home computers and consoles. The one we're reviewing today, Fantastic Dizzy, is the second to last in the series. After 1992, Dizzy faded off into obscurity for internet nerds to talk about when they want to put off making Let's Plays. Hint hint. There are 9 different Dizzy games, some of them named weird things, like there's Fantastic World Dizzy, and this is the Fantastic Adventures of Dizzy. It can get very confusing. Yahtzee, if you know who he is, he claimed his favorite game was Fantastic World Dizzy, and I was like, oh sweet, I love that game too, but nope, never played it. Only played this one. Oh well, let's get to it. Stick it into the old NES, and play some Dizzy. That's not how you play games, is it? I'm confused! Oh, there he is! Look at Dizzy! Isn't he freaking adorable? Look at him eat that, aww. I'll be honest, when I think of Dizzy, the first thing I think of is not cute and adorable. But just looking at this, that's what's coming to mind. I mean, look at him come up with ideas and jump around trying to get that diamond. It's so freaking adorable. Daisy has been captured by the evil wizard Zax. Only Dizzy is brave and clever enough to rescue her from a terrible fate. Leaving the safety of the Yoke Folks treehouse village, Dizzy sets out on his greatest adventure. This music is simply orgasmic. I just jizzed in my pants right now from listening to 5 seconds of that. I mean, if something makes you want to dance, you know it's good. This game has great music. Well, mostly great music. The basic gameplay mechanic of this game is you picking up items and then using them elsewhere. It's never so confusing that you'll have absolutely no idea what to do. I mean, even in the weirdest cases, it at least makes some kind of sense. A big gameplay mechanic of this game is trying to save your friends. Oh, what's that, Denzel? You wanted to be cool, so you were frozen, and now you need my help to unfreeze you? Well, isn't that horrible? Isn't that so sad? Isn't that so bad? Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to steal all your stars and your fruit and leave you alone. You shouldn't have stolen my Walkman, bitch! Oh, whoa. You feel so sad standing in Daisy's empty hut carrying 3 quantities of nothing. Well, maybe I can fix that by carrying less nothing. Let me pick up all these items in her hut and her stars. Nope, still sad, because I'm still somehow carrying a quantity of nothing. I don't know how that makes any sense. One of the worst parts about this game is actually the music, even if it's one of the best parts. The transition between the music, takes a few seconds. And if you hear, right there, I went between places where the music would change, and it just felt jarring. Like, right now, I'm doing it again, and it just feels jarring, and you have to walk between these places. I think it could have been done a little bit better, but it's still a good idea that the addict transitions take at least, a second or two. Dylan is the only other member of the Yoke Folk who hasn't been cursed. He wants you to get Pogi the Fluffle for him, so you put Pogi in a cage and give it to him, and he gives you a cow?
Hey, Dizzy bro, thanks for the Pogi, man. Did you know you could crush it up and smoke it? Gives you the most wicked high. Here, have this cow, man, as thanks.
You gave me a pygmy cow? What's a pygmy cow? How am I supposed to use it? What do I use it for? How'd you even get it? And hey, catching that Pogi wasn't easy. It jumps out of your hands. I think I deserve a little bit.
Hey, don't have a cow, man.
I cannot believe you just said that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to drag?
Screw you, Dylan. While you go around the Yoke Folk village, you find your sister, who's been turned into a frog, and at this point, you find out that the game really likes to emulate fairy tales. You find this prince at the bottom of Yoke Folk village, and you give him your sister, and he kisses her, and he comes back, and they marry happily ever after. Oh yes, and you know what us men do to eggs. That's my sister, you sick son of a bitch! Ouch! And in the same vein as the prince, if you take the pygmy cow to a shop owner, and if you give it to him, he'll give you a magic bean in return. I think it's pretty obvious what that's used for. While you're on this fantastic adventure of Dizzy title drop, you'll sometimes find these scrolls laying on the ground. If you try to pick them up, you'll have to play this minigame, and if you beat the minigame, then you get an extra life. It's really not that difficult. The only annoying part about it is the longer you go, the faster the music gets, so it's actually really disconcerting. The game actually has a lot of neat little minigames like that. Like if you go down this way, you jump in a barrel, and then you'll go down this river. It's actually a little difficult, but it's one of the easier and, personally, in my opinion, better minigames. There are some really bad ones in this game. Like this minigame. This is the minecart minigame. It's found on the second level of the mines, and it seems easy enough. The music is awesome, and all you have to do is hold right or left to go right or left, and up and down to move to the top and the bottom of the screen, but trust me, it's way too difficult. You start to go really fast, you can't see what's above you, you can't see where you're going, so basically you need a map, you need to memorize it, or you need to be very lucky to beat it at all. There are a lot of neat places you can go in this game, like a treehouse village, to a castle town, from under the ocean, to under the earth. You've probably been noticing I've been going around collecting stars throughout this adventure. Well, this is probably the most annoying part in the entire game. Next to the frickin' spiders, I hate them so much! There are exactly 100 stars in this game, and you need all 100 of them in order to unlock Zack's castle. That's a lot of stars, and some of them are tucked away in pretty secure areas. You really need to look in the tight corners of the world in order to find them. And chances are, if you didn't need to save your friends in order to get all 100 stars, you could just ignore them. That kinda makes for bad storytelling. And there you have it. Grand Adventures of Dizzy for the NES. It's actually really difficult. I didn't show you all the deaths I had to spiders. I did tell you, though, I hate spiders. I really hate spiders. It's pretty fun, though. It's a good time waster. You'll probably play it for like an hour before you game over, due to spiders. Before that point, though, definitely recommend it. Jesus. If you like this video, please remember to comment, rate, subscribe, and all that fun jazz. Why not? Why wouldn't you do that? Don't you like me? I thought we were friends! But I'll see you all next time for more reviews. I don't know what I'll be reviewing, but I'm sure it'll be good. So, I only know one way to end this video.